welcome back to Spiritfarer. I'm dear darling, and together we'll continue helping our friends to cross to the afterlife. Well, last time we have a mysterious visitor, unknown, and so to speak from the archive, seemed to be chilling in Gwen's room. I thought this was actually the guest room, but, oh, Jackie's voice. What the? Oh, Stella. It's, you see? What's this music? It's not what it looks like. I was, Ah, heck. Yeah, I'm living here. I didn't have anywhere else to go. I certainly can't go back to that cruddy hospital. Not after what happened with Daria. So I sneaked in, and this place seemed empty, so I figured it wouldn't let anyone. What? It's your friend's house? Well, how was I supposed to know that? And anyway, she's not even using it. She's kind of, like, passed away, so yeesh. I bet she's on some fancy vacation, right? Just lounging about in one of her 50 villas. Some people have everything, while us mooks have nothing. So you know what? If she wants her house back, she'll just have to kick me out herself. Yeah, that's it. I'll show her that. What? She's... Scheiße. I'm sorry, Stella. I didn't know. I'm talking to you that much again. Oh... Leave me a minute. I'll pack my stuff and get out of your way. I know when I'm not welcome. What? I can live here? You do that for me, even after all I did? Well, if you insist, I'll find some spot out of the way. I really don't want to sleep in the streets again. Yeah, you'll see. I can pay you back by helping around the boat. Jackie's not a freeloader. I don't need your help. You need mine. Yeah, just like old times. And, you know, thanks, Stella. Thanks, Stella. You didn't clean it up. Clean this up. Get your empty Coke bottles out of here. Or can I clean this up? I'm interested in Jackie's story. As I said, I was very interested in both Jackie and Daria's story. Daria's very fulfilling. Jackie's, I wonder if it's going to be the same case. Because, I mean, Jackie, when you first... Well, at least when I first met... Well, we first met him. I was like, he seems like he's kind of meant to be a sort of jokesy, prankster sort of uncle, you know, hardy-heart uncle who doesn't take anything too seriously and sometimes is kind of insensitive about it. But the more we got to know Jackie, it's more like he seemed like he was a really, like, overworked, stressed out... Oh! Yes, okay, of course, Daria's flower. And also, it's so vibrant here. He was like a underpaid, overstressed, medical worker who just, you know, reached his limit at some point and just basically doesn't really care anymore and is actually quite, you know, has no control over his emotions, shall we say, which is probably quite dangerous for someone who's in a care unit like him. But it's also like I can't blame you because you've been working under these conditions for so long, but also, are you a good person? Are you a bad person? I don't know. A spirit flower left behind by Daria. Beautiful. It's so bright and vibrant here. I love it. The colours. but if they feel even more vibrant. Okay, what on earth was up with the sky though? Like we hit the skybox or something. It feels even more vibrant than usual. Don't you think so? Like this is more vibrant in colour than the other areas. And I'm not because of all the painting everywhere. I mean, like literally, like the grass is greener. Quite. I suppose that I mean literally, not figuratively. I don't really know what to do, where to go. So I guess we'll just explore the ocean blue. And really 100% map out everything. So Jackie, I assume you moved into the guest house. No? Where did you go? Because you went upwards. Beverly's old home? No? You didn't just take someone else's house, did you? Oh. I would have thought you would have moved into, the guest house. I wonder if we can actually just build you a house? No? Where are you? Are you just sort of, like, lounging about somewhere? Did you clean this up? Oh, you did clean this up. I don't know where he's gone. We lost him. Astrid's? Nope. Kind of forgot Astrid's had 2 doors. Stanley's house? No? Tools? Look, we've been in every house. Where have you gone? Are you in our house? Why does our thing look like this? Oh, because we reached the edge? I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge. Turns out there's a fishing spot over here, which is interesting. Certainly didn't know about that, but where are you, Jackie? You're not sleeping in the forge, are you? I really thought you would have been in the guest room, but maybe you're out and about and we just can't see you. Archive? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you are in the guest room. Hey, watch it. Mood. Dislikes healthy food. Okay, firstly, have a hug. I'm going to assume you like... Probably not paste. You don't like healthy food. You probably like junk food. Pub food. Comfort food? You don't like comfort food? It must be junk food then. Junk food, fried food, something like that. We should go to the archive room. I could have sworn it said Jackie and then it turned into unknown. I guess that's probably when he spawned into that area. Was when it was like unknown. I'm also just kind of surprised we never explored this area. I guess there's really been no need to, but hey ho. Hello Jackie. What did you want? Probably you want a house, right? Crazy. Sell it. This boat is bonkers. It's got so much stuff. A kitchen, individual houses, but not for me. I'm not a patient, remember? A mother blasting cow? Even a garden. What kind of boat has a garden? With real dirt. Where did you get the real dirt? Is this some kind of refuse? Is it? Oh, Stella. Do you grow your vegetables in our poop? What? I don't know how that stuff works. Do I look like a farmer? Isn't that like pooping and half-eaten worms? Anyway, I've told you, I could help around the boat, and the field has given me a genius idea. Follow me, alright? Alright, feed him a buzz. Well, it's a good thing we got 2 fields, so, you know, take your pick, I suppose. This one's got everlasting water in it. No, that's not the field. Never mind, that's a garden. I'm an absolute buffoon. Maybe. Where are you going? What the heck? Is this really the most efficient way to get to the field? Probably via the ladder system, yeah. I kind of forgot that the villagers, not villagers, but the spirits actually had to use the ladders, while we can just sort of hop all about the place, eh? You should be able to use it by there. Alright, there we are, the field. Now hush just for a minute. Listen. I'm listening. Shoot. Oh, boy, it's noisy. I really worked better in my mind. You were supposed to hear how silent it was, and then think, something's missing here. And I'd be like, yeah, right, know what's missing? And you go, no, please tell me, Jackers. And I'd say, bees. That's right, bees, you know, little furry critters eat flowers, make honey. But don't peeve them off. They gotta sort out their butts, literally. Maybe not literally, but anyway. So yeah, walking around the field, I thought about my grandfather. He was a kind man. Really, he pretty much raised me. You see, Daddy and Mommy weren't too much of a picture. Pappy Jackie, he had a little farm. Nothing fancy. But he had bees. And they help with the field, plus they gave us some honey. Is this why we have so many honey recipes? It's because you were meant to give us bees. So that's how I want to contribute. Honey would be great, wouldn't it? Alright, let's get some paper out and listen up. Bees, they can't just sleep anywhere. They need a house. In the jargon, a bee house has got an hive. That's with an H. So you take some wood and some other stuff and you just arrange it like so and so. Yeah, that looks good enough. Go ahead and build us a nice beehive or bee house, and I'll show you how to use it. Cool. Alright, I didn't take you for a beekeeper, Jackie, but by all means, let's build it. I was seeing if there's anything new, but okay. Is it your house? Is it? Bouncy? What? Why can we? Okay. What? What? Am I? Where's the bee house? Am I blind? Hmm? How? Do I need to use? not recipe. You know the word. Oh yeah, can we still use spirit flowers to upgrade? No, we have so many spirit flowers. I was going to be like, can we actually still use these to upgrade a boat? But the answer is probably not. How do I must be blind. I cannot see the bee house. Guest house, Gwen's lodge. Summer sanctuary. Stanley, Gustav, Astrid, Alice, Bruce, Buck, Elena, Cuckoo, Clowertalk. We can make more. Beverly, and okay. Garden, kitchen, loom, foundry, orchard, windmill, field, sawmill, sheep, chicken, crusher, cow, cellar, smithy. None of those say bees. What? Improve a field. Oh, improve a field with a beehive. Okay. Gotcha. Pine planks and XP potions. What? Where do we get XP potions from? That I'm legitimately gonna have to Google because I genuinely don't remember. Spiritfarer XP potions. Oh, that's Buck's thing, isn't it? Interacting with tabletop game in Buck's Lair of Wonders. Okay. Yes. I do remember now. Okay, well let's take care of a pine first because that's the easy one. Sometimes it's nice to take care of it easy before you get onto the hard, but pine. That's probably enough. Why would you ever do 50 logs of pine? Who's going to sit here and cut 50 pieces? Unless this has like an auto cutter, which I never really thought about. You know what I'm also kind of surprised about is that I didn't change the font for this. Because that font on the left looks very much just sort of like plastered on top. Not haphazardly, but it does look a bit out of place, doesn't it? I feel like it should be more digital somehow. Okay, there's certainly enough pine. Let's go do the XP potions. I don't even remember what your event is, Buck. But I guess we'll do it. Sorry, Buck. Is it? Oh god, that's not it. Is it? We do this? Okay. Oh, we can just walk into them. Get me down here. Right, XP potions. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for glimgrams. We're just looking for XP potions. So we're looking for those with a purple glow. Those with a dangerous visage. Dangerous eyes. I wonder how many XP potions we can get per event. Can we get 6? Oh, I see you. I see you too. Oh god, do we actually have to? We had to spirit burst to get you. That's not fair. We can't spirit burst that often. I like how dramatic it is. I'm sorry, you know, Buck. We've basically woken you up in the middle of the night for be like, hey, I want to play a one shot right now, quick. Write me an adventure, Buck. Poor little guy. He was, you know, he was so excited to actually have like a consistent DM group, a D&D group. He was like, yeah, I'll do it, or whatever. It's not called D&D in this world. I forgot what it's called. You can like go back to sleep now if you want. Let us upgrade the beehive. And then while Jackie sleeps, I think we can read the rest of the archive, probably. Bees. Nice. Let's see if we need to... Okay, actually, before I interact with it, because it might actually be a story beat, let's let Jackie teach us how to interact with it. Because it might genuinely be that he actually teaches us. Otherwise, if we just use it by himself, he might feel bad, right? So anyway, we got up to... Well, we got to the people that we're learning about, so it's Beverly. Oh, 1 second place at Chelsea's annual chili cook-off. Never forgets. If someone has ever been mean to her, only had one favourite neighbour in her life. Beverly's very interesting. She's like a very lively sort of gossipy grandma, isn't she? Full of rumours, and then seeing her deteriorate. She kind of like is a different version of Alice, right? While Alice is like the sweet, lovely grandma who, you know, slowly losing makes you be like yearn for what you could have had. But Beverly was more like yearning, but I suppose like she's kind of like friendly, you know, friendly in a different way, like the extrovert versus the introvert, right? I guess it's in one way is Alice like not being able to remember like her dreams because like we took her to a place that she wanted to go to like in a book or something, but she just like didn't recognize it or something. Or Beverly is more like a sense of self-awareness of what's going on. and sort of like her resigning herself to her fate, and her being quite sad of, you know, realising every single time asking for the same house over and over again. It's different, despite the fact whereas I won't disagree that there aren't quite a few similarities between their stories. And we've got Lily. Never turns down a drink, afraid of a big unknown, and always there for her big sister. Well, Lily is one which is interesting as well, because she doesn't actually, I don't think she's dead. And she probably dies after us, right? Because she's taking us to the spirit door. I assume she's meant to be our guardianship to the other side. I'm not sure if butterflies necessarily relate to that. Probably. You know, I'm just trying to think, like, you know, that Colombian stories of, like, what, I forgot what it's called, whatever, 100 years of sorrow or something, about, like, where 1,000 yellow butterflies. Maybe it's like that. I guess these are purple butterflies, but I'm sure butterflies, what they can symbolize, like, a sense of rebirth, maybe delicacy, probably. Not like food delicacy. I meant like delicateness. Jackie likes to boast about his foreign origins, but doesn't know much about his father's country. Often in his underwear because he runs hot. Has murky memories of his childhood. Yeah, so this is screaming to me. This is like another Giovanni situation, where it's like a character who has been through a lot, undeniably been through a lot, and has been not made worse with it, but has been severely affected by these sort of things. And I wonder if his story is going to be one of him overcoming his previous, you know, trauma, his previous setbacks, and that sort of thing, or if it's something which, again, I shouldn't say again, but is something which instead defines him. You know, I think that's very interesting to see where they go with the story. I don't know which one's necessarily better or worse, because I don't think we've necessarily had either of them to that extent, because Giovanni, it was very much someone who was like, he's done all his bad things, while Jackie sort of feels like we're still sort of in the middle of his potential downfall, you know? And the thing with Giovanni is very different, is because Giovanni is straight up a charmer. He's charismatic as all heck. Well, Jackie isn't really, I suppose. And like, he's trying, I suppose, but it comes off as quite like blunt and harsh, doesn't it? I think that's interesting. Daria has chromesthesia, or sound to colour synesthesia. Was extremely popular through her art academy. Wishes she wouldn't act up as much when she gets visitors. Okay, so yeah, but so her chromesthesia is something separate, I assume, to her condition. I can't imagine it's a thing which is causing her to act. Well, maybe it is. I didn't think chromesthesia would cause someone to like act up, you know, in Daria's own words, right? Or at least I don't think it would be something which would put you into like a psychiatric hospital. But yeah, again, I'm not an expert in the subject, so maybe, you know, maybe it was, you know. I think this basically just says stuff we kind of already know about Daria, you know, and that it enlightens more about her sense of self-awareness, her artistic talent, and but the way she seems to perceive the world seems to be through the colours, I suppose, of music, rather than perhaps a much more generic way that we might see the world. So it does seem like also that we are meant to build Jackie's house at some point. I don't really know when, or who's it, or what's it, or where's it. Let's see if we can give you more hugs, more food. All that good stuff. You ready out and about? What's that? Oh, you know what you're probably doing. You're probably making your way over to the beehive. Let's meet you there then. We've only got a minute or so. Did I just open up? Where are you, Jackie? Jackie, old pal. There you are. It's quite a trek over, I'm sorry. I wish we could like put more ladders in to make it a bit more convenient for y'all to get to places, but that's just the fault of my own, I suppose, architecture. Hello, Jackie. That's your voice? Hi. Nice. What be you? As always, done a great work. Such great work, actually, that the bees have already started living in their hive. Now, remember, bees eat flowers. Well, yeah, okay, well, like nectar or something from flowers, right? Well, at least they did at Graham's place. Maybe we can eat some other stuff. Falafel, honey? Yeah, better not mess with the proud art of honey making. Anyway, that's a trick to keep your bees happy. If you want them to give you honey, make sure there's to keep some mature plants around the hive. When the hive is nice and plump with honey, you just get in there real good. And then you just swap the sweet, sticky bounty super quick like. Got it? If you have any questions, just ask. Oh, how that makes me think of something else. You know me, I don't need much. I can sleep pretty much anywhere. But I've been thinking, you know, as your assistant, living in the same common areas as the patients, not many patients, well, it's a bad look, ain't it? This story probably makes more sense when you do it, like, with everyone else, right? I really think you should build some kind of staff room. Nothing fancy, just somewhere to lay down after a shift. 4 walls and a roof. I'm not a guest here after all. Anyway, just a thought. I hope you can get to it. See ya. This does seem like a story where we're basically trying to, I'm not sure redeem Jackie is the right word, but sort of. Okay, we can do sunflowers. I was just trying to think of a thing which is an actual flower. Hello, my name is Jackie. You know, he's a little bit in denial of him being, whether he's a patient here or, you know, someone is helping out. But it looks like maybe he can, like, regain some of his confidence and his, you know, why he wants, you know, to work in this sort of industry in the first place. Because someone's got to, as he says. I wonder if that's where this story is going. But for now, I think we're going to round this episode off here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Spiritfarer. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So, until next time, bye-bye for now.